are joined with 2015 Players Champion Sean Lenning. Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Tell me about that, by the way. May, you won the Players Championship. How did that feel to end off the year that way?
Good. It's nice.
That was it?
Good. But it's like a fleeting thing. You want to win something else after to, recapture that feeling.
What about that tournament do you think was it for you?
I had some good hustle. I'd say I was in better shape than usual. I had a little more fire, a little more gusto probably. So yeah, probably those things. Effort was solid.
So let's talk about handball. For people who don't know you, what kind of defines you as far as a handball player?
Well, it's hard to have real perspective on yourself, but from what people tell me, I play unorthodox, maybe aggressive. I do know that, and shoot from the hip, as they say. Probably don't bend over too much, but yeah, aggressive. I would say sums it up.
Aggressive, but also kind of laid back person. You have a good laid back personality that a lot of people love to watch you play.
Good, and it's surprising that it spills over to my handball game, but I hear that. Yep.
So laid back, you have no pictures.
I'm used to moving slow, yeah, and I don't take pictures of myself either. So.
No, so when we asked you to do an interview, that's okay. But I'm curious, you have no pictures of yourself, so what do you do that no one has pictures of and no one sees you doing?
Well, like if I'm playing Scrabble at home, nobody would really come up and snap a picture or, whatever I may do. I do fun stuff, but I don't document it. Just think about it.
What's your favorite word in Scrabble?
Q, like Q-U-E, good vowel dumper. Get rid of the Q. It's nice when you can do that. There's a lot of other weird words that I like. So.
Are you as competitive in the board games as you are in handball?
Probably more so, yeah.
Don't take you on a Scrabble. Any
No, you don't want to see me on the Scrabble board, no.
So handball, what do you feel has been the best moment in your life as far as handball goes?
Well, it's always better when you're younger, so I think probably winning my first, C tournament was pretty thrilling. I remember winning my first B tournament, and all the rest kind of blend together. So it's hard to say, but when you're young and coming up, that's when, there's so much room for growth and stuff. That's when it's really exciting. For me, it was. So that's what I think about.
When you describe the sport to other people, what do you say? Do a lot of people ask you, what is handball? What do you do?
Well, sometimes I might avoid that conversation because I don't like explaining stuff too much. But I would say it's simple. You just hit a ball against a wall. That's all I say. And they're like, oh, sounds fun. But it is kind of cathartic. You get your wiggles out. So that's what I tell them.
It has to be more for you, though. What does handball mean for you? You travel now, everything.
It's just, I've met so many cool people, and I get to travel. That's really great. And then that game itself, it's probably good for me. It's better than, it's better than playing Scrabble, for instance. At least I'm active and doing something productive, and yeah, it's nice.
You just told me about Scrabble. I would have brought out a board.
I'm not that obsessed with Scrabble. I don't mean to go on about it, but.
How did you get into handball?
What's that?
How did you start to play handball?
Oh, my father. Yeah, my parents met at a handball club, so I had no choice.
So
I was destined to. Yep.
Wow, that's why you're so good. It's in your genes.
Yeah, I think my mom more dabbled in it. She worked at the place my dad played at, then eventually started playing. I think. I don't ask about these things, but that's what I hear. Yeah.
So how old were you?
Probably 8 or 9, I'd say. But I think I went before that just to watch, and I spent most of my time 8 and 9 and 10 probably watching. I really like watching handball.
So talk about some of the guys that you watch.
I'm gonna get some water.
Yes, absolutely. Who are some of your favorite players, favorite buddies out there, and why?
Currently? Oh, well, that play professionally, you wouldn't know a lot of them, but yeah, I'm friends with pretty much everybody. I really like the Irish players like Katrina Casey. She's inspiring to me with her drive and her work ethic, all that thing. So I'm trying to, incorporate that in my own game. And then, the Cordovas, good friends of mine. Tons. Yeah.
If you could beat
I like them all.
If you could beat anyone out there, who would it be? You're like, I have beat everyone out there.
Well, I suppose you'd have to say Paul Brady, right? That'd be a good win. But it's not like I don't really think about beating Paul. I just think about playing the best I can, and I think if I play really well, there's potential for me to beat him, and that would be more satisfying, like me just, reaching some sort of potential I may or may not have.
Have you played any other sports? Do you see any other sports correlating with handball?
Well, I grew up playing baseball and basketball and a little soccer, and I think handball made me better at those sports more than, the other way around. So.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, handball is more of an all-around skill thing with coordination and, both sides of your body, throwing. It has everything that, baseball has. It has everything that basketball has, besides, jumping. But so I think it made me better at those sports for sure.
Did your dad ever accomplish what you've accomplished? What does he think now of how you play?
Well, he's accomplished a lot in life, but as far as handball, probably not. I'm sure he's won a couple local tournaments, but I think for him, it's all relative. For him, he's probably satisfied with his handball career, as it were, as I am. So.
Does he watch you out here?
Yeah, he watches me periodically, only when I'm not fat and sassy. He'll come out when I'm playing decent, but he can't really handle watching me play poorly. But yeah, and I think it probably makes him nervous, like my mom. My mom doesn't really care to watch me too much, I don't think.
Why is that?
Well, it makes her nervous. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Does it make you nervous, or are you one of those people who can't play?
I don't like watching people I really care about. No, it just gives me stress and anxiety. I don't particularly like it. No.
Tell me about your journeys. I know you loved your journeys. You once drove down the 101, right? You kind of one of those guys who likes adventures. So
I like a road trip.
City every time I talk to you.
I like a good road trip. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about buying one of those cool vans for a while, like a Westfalia or something, but it's a tough investment. But I would love to just be on the road all the time, I think. But I do a pretty decent job of it. I'm more situated now than I have been in a long time. So.
All your journeys, what's been your favorite? And I'm going to expect pictures.
Well, yeah. I had an excuse to go to Kauai for a handball tournament, so
that's cool.
That's something that another sport probably wouldn't have afforded me. So that was nice.
Maybe when you travel to places like Kauai, and then you see that you're in Venice Beach, and what's the difference between all these different tournaments that you go to? What stands out to you in certain places?
Oh, it's hard to really articulate. Every place has a certain vibe, and you know how it is when you go different places. It's just everything has every spot that I go has something charming about it and nice and different. So it's hard to put them, in favorite order. I like them all for different reasons. Yeah.
Is there one that you look forward to especially though every year?
Salt Lake City's cool because I have some family there.
And you won last year.
I suppose.
Good memories, right?
Yeah, and that's a good one for me.
All right, well, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.